way of adding items into a list, the data driven. We have a feeling of, okay, there are different ways I can create loops and how I can use different data types in the UI. We also got a little taste of the JavaScript. But one thing we do now is, okay, we can easily add a bunch of stuff. How do we clean this list up? Okay, so I'm just going to build a very simple cleanup function. So we're going to call it cleanup items. Okay, so this one, so what we want to do is we want to click this delete button, right, like that. Okay, we know this, but the problem is we don't know how many times. So we could do like press the delete button 4 times or 5 times, but what we want to do is we want to basically say click the cleanup button when there is a delete button, right? Click the delete button when there is a delete button. What is that? That's a while loop. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start by recording a simple click on the delete button. And you see, now you see I did an unnecessary click. I can clean that up later, or while recording just hit this little delete button here and it will be taken care of. Okay, so now I'm going to click delete on this oranges here. Okay, and then I'm saying, okay, stop this. How is this looking? Is this really what I want? So I go to the element and it says, well, section contains sorted list and title delete. So it looks like this one. If I double click, boom, and then double click again, it seems to be working. So I don't have to do anything more with the element selector. So let's start again. Let's go back to the other test. Let's make sure that we add a bunch of items again and that we can clean up. So that's usually what you do. You kind of have a create test that does certain things, and then maybe you have a cleanup test, and then you can use that as an initial condition. So again, we want to use the group, and then we want to say has items. That's a typical while thing. As long as it has items, I'll create a while loop and I do okay. What this will do now, it's going to run forever until there is no more delete buttons. So it will actually loop this one forever. So what we can do here is we can go into the condition and say, if it fails or error, we just break the group because it's in a group, and we don't report this as a failure. Remember, this is expected behavior, okay? And I'll do it as well on error. This is a very small distinction, but I'm just going to do break group and warning. And then I'm going to go ahead and just run this and see what happens. And as you can see, it looks for the delete button for a little while, 2 seconds, and then it says, oh no, we have an error, I can't find it. But then I said no, it's just a warning. This is normal behavior. You see, I override the error with a warning. You can see that with the yellow triangle there.